Hi, this is Lara. Um, Welcome to my page, Manang Rosha Arts and Crafts. Well, I'm here just to give you a rundown of how I did Pablo of SB19's portrait. This is already my third video. I've already done Josh's portrait as well as Justin. If you would like to check that out, you can see. Um, I'll put in the link on the description box below. Right now, what I'm trying to do here, if you would notice, I'm actually just tracing from the actual photo. It was a still photo taken from their music video lot. I was inspired by these boys, reason why I decided to create portraits of them. At the same time, I'm also in the process of my art career, or in the status of my art career, where I'm trying to learn portraits. Portraits have always been my challenge. It's really difficult for me to do. I'm having it hard to do portraits, so that's one of my challenges, and that's why I've been practicing doing portraits recently. At the same time, I'm also new to Photoshop. If you would notice here, I'm only using just a few layers. I'm really not familiar yet with blend modes and all of that. Coming from traditional arts, just recently jumping to digital arts. So yeah, it's my first time doing, not my first time though, but I'm actually practicing doing digital art. So yeah, if you would notice here, aside from tracing, well, I did trace from the actual photo just to get the outline. And then on another layer, I color pick the from the original photo for the mid-tone, especially for the skin. Well, basically for the rest of the painting. So what I usually do, I pick from I color pick from the mid-tone, and that's where I would adjust the shadows. After shadows, then highlight. All of my from mid-tone shadows and highlight. I do that all in one layer because I'm still not familiar yet how to use layers. But eventually, I will learn that. I'm still learning, and thank you for the other artists um, in this art community. I'm learning from YouTube as well. I don't have any formal background in drawing and painting. I'm just learning on my own. So there. My background, by the way, I'm used to drawing anime. It's where I actually started drawing. Then recently, I wanted to do a little real life photos. So I started to do portraits. So these are one of my practice pieces. But yeah, as I mentioned, reason why I decided to do portraits of these boys, I was inspired by their story. I recently became a fan of SB19. So since then, I decided to do portrait of each of them. So Pablo is already the third member that I'm doing portrait right now. I'm done, as I mentioned, I'm done with Josh and Justin. So I still have Stel and Ken to go. I hope I would be able to finish this. I started the portrait for Josh. He's the first one that I made back in April. So I'm done with Justin around May and just finishing Pablo. Just finished Pablo recently, and I'm already now going through Stel. I will definitely post to. I'll definitely post this video also, the speed up, or should I say time lapse, of the creation of Stel's portrait. But yeah, so right now just trying to practice my tones and values. Reason why I also just trace from the original photo the outline. I know I still have to work on that, but this time on my learning process, I'm trying to concentrate on the lighting, the shadows, and highlights. So that's what I'm trying to learn. And I hope I would be able to give justice in Pablo's portrait here. Yeah, if you have any comments, I'm just a starting artist or starting with my art career. Recently decided to do this. Though I love drawing since I was a kid, however, as most of us, life stirred me away or steered me away from art. So I had full-time jobs, totally different from from creative um, from creative. I had a regular 9 to 5 job before, and I recently resigned and decided to concentrate in improving my art. So I know I still have a lot to learn. I'm hoping with this community here, I'll be able to learn from all other artists already there. I'm looking forward for any feedback, criticism, or any tips and tricks that you could give me. Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate that. That would be a great help. So yeah, so far, yeah, if you would notice, I didn't include whole the full documentation of my process here, because aside from that, because my computer wasn't able to take all those memory, my computer memory is not enough to document all the whole process. But yeah, so far, I hope I was able to um, give justice to Pablo's portrait. I've learned so much in this process that I'm doing, and I still have the other two boys, as I mentioned. I'm finding it difficult to do stills, so I stopped for the meantime, and I will go back to his portrait after a few days, because I wasn't able to execute what I wanted to do. So yeah, so far, I hope you like this. Again, I'm really open for any critiques and comment. I would greatly appreciate that. For the meantime, thank you so much for watching, for taking time. If you like this kind of content, I would invite you to like and subscribe and share if you could please. Thank you so much. Again, this is Lara, and for the meantime, this is goodbye.